Hey, shalom, shalom, shalom. This is Naaman DC Camp back for another video. Uh, First and foremost, call hello Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, Bahashim Hakwadash. And once again, double honors go out to the apostles of Great Millstone, apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone, Salakia, voice. Also, salutations I want to send out to the fellow Akim that are out there on the highways and byways pushing the truth across the four corners of the earth. All right, trying to wake up the remaining, hopefully elect. All right, hey, this word has done its job and it's continuing to do. All right, and our enemies cannot stand it. Surprisingly enough, for those of you that might find it hard to believe, but many of the enemies are amongst our own people. That's just a fact. All right. A couple of scriptures on that. You know, the same thing that was happening back in the Lord's time when He was walking the earth. Those same spirits are back. All right. So what we have here, I'll try to keep it short. There's a bunch of angry, lonely, sad black women hating on another so-called black woman, and this just happens to be about Simone Biles. I know you've heard for the last, I guess, a couple of months now, maybe even more, about, her husband made this comment about him being a catch, and they just took offense to it. First of all, as he's going to explain here, she was with him when he made that. It's just because of the camera angle. Uh, it cut her out. But beside that, he was making a true, you know, he was a catch, and she agreed. So what's the problem? Again, misery loves company. So let's go ahead and roll this video. You're gonna find out. I'm gonna get some scriptures because these women are just out of order, man. I mean, this is just pettiness on a level that, well, I can't say it's it's not something new, but damn, I mean, and to the point. Well, let's just roll the video.
What
Your
was your
reaction?
reaction?
I was sitting on the chair. You just couldn't see me on the video. I just thought that was funny because, and I thought that was cute that he thought he was good at everything. And then I go on Twitter and everybody's like, divorce this man. He's mean. And I'm like, he's the sweetest. And he never said I wasn't a catch. He said he was a catch because he is. I've never met a man like him. A lot of people that meet him are like, oh my gosh, like I want a man like that.
Simone Biles did an interview and said that she was basically head over heels in love with her husband and didn't have a problem with what he said. But despite that, the sisterhood has came out and constantly pressured her online to divorce this man until she had a breakdown over it.
That's
and I'm not
up.
surprised.
That's fucked up. In somebody else's business. All right. To the point where, like I said, she had a breakdown over this. Here it is, minding their own business, first of all. And I would make this suggestion to anyone like this in this, in this position. Get the fuck off of social media. Stay off of it. All right, because these things are bound to happen. You got a bunch. Well, you know what? Let's just get some of the comments. I'm not going to even. The sisterhood will always be envious. All right. Let's see. She's a grown woman. She chose a man who chose her. Leave her alone. Jealous people can't see someone else happy. Oh, and now that I think of it, it was Richard Pryor who made this comment. Red Fox married a Korean woman for much the same reason. But Richard Pryor's statement was, it was one of his stand-ups. He was talking about the black woman just does not like to see you or anyone else happy. All right. The sisterhood would always be. I already read that one. Sisterhood equal destruction. They are both ashamed and jealous. This is a sick world. Real women have class like Sister Biles. Them be the main problem in a marriage. The outsiders looking in and wanting in. There you go. Envious. Simone, jealous and envious. Simone needs to stay out of social media. I just said that. Okay. I hope she didn't have a breakdown over the words of a bunch of single, bitter man eaters. That would be a shame. Women keep other women single, especially when they're miserable and their friends are married or have a relationship. Yep. I hope she continues to swat off the haters and their foolishness, and I hope her and her husband stay blessed. Even as a non celebrity civilian, this is why I don't like people all up in my relationship, causing problems where there is none. And that's straight and to the point. They're not having any issues. All right. See, this is why all these scriptures exist. All right. Because these scriptures don't lie. When it tells you in Sirach about giving, well, let's get it real quick. I don't want to butcher it. This is the problem because this devil has given these women a whole lot of liberty. Let's see. I think that's 25. Hold on. Here it is. Let's get it here. This is why they have too much so-called freedom. All right, it's a rock. 25. And all the way toward the end. All right. Give the water. This is it. Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad. All right. So let's go here to trusty. Let's see. Let's see. Gad. Go around from one place to another in the pursuit of pleasure or entertainment. There you go. And this is from, which one did I have? Let's see. It didn't. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Oxford. All right. So we went straight to it. Go around from one place to another. All right. And that's fitting because that comes out of the scriptures. Gad. All right. That's what you would call now the so-called North American Indians. You know, that's what they did, following the land Sabbath. You know, every few years they would move to another place to give the land, as is stated in the law, to give the land a chance to renew itself, to rejuvenate. All right. So again, go straight to the scriptures. Now let's go back. Let's see, finish it out. And this is what's supposed to happen: as she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh, and give her a bill of divorce, and let her go. But here, it's more the opposite. All right, she takes half of your shit. There's so much confusion here. All right, but when we go to, let's see, go down here to Titus. Actually, I could go to 1 Timothy 2 first. All right, let's see. It says, in like manner, this is verse 9, in like manner also that women adorn themselves in modest apparel, which they certainly don't in this day and age, with shamefacedness. Oh, no, we can't have that. Again, this is a part of the problem here, too. So let's go to, I got to go get another, hold on. In shamefacedness, it says what? As is towards men, modesty, all right, reverence. There's none of that. Bashfulness, through the idea of downcast eyes, and that's the way it's supposed to be. What's the closest thing to that now? In the Muslim world. All right, but don't worry, it's going back because, let me finish this. Shamefacedness and sobriety, not with broidered hair or gold or pearls or costly array. Again, these are things that when you see in today's modern women, what comes along with that? A lot of pride, right? It says, verse 10, but which becometh women professing godliness with good works. And it goes on to say, let the woman learn in silence with all subjection, but I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. See, things work best, all right, when this is adhered to, all right? Otherwise, you have what you have now, just total chaos. Total chaos. Now let's go to Titus, second chapter. It talks about teaching sound doctrine. We go down here. It talks about, and this is a lot of you, and I understand a lot of you. I didn't do a video on it. A sad case. Some high school, I can't remember where it was now. The 65-year-old, of course, it had to be a Jake woman. Uh, you know, this Jake teenager was kicking her ass all over the school. I mean, it was sad. It really was. Uh, and then I just saw another incident where they were having what is it? Spring break down in was it in Florida? Or was it in Georgia? I mean, it was all kinds of chaos. I can't remember exactly where it was now, but of course, the black woman fighting and shit. Almost all of them out there, almost ass naked. You know, and our women have just become, and these are the same women making comments because they're miserable because they're just out of order, and they will go to their grave not realizing why. This is Titus 2 and 3. The aged woman, likewise, and if you try, that's why I brought up the issue of this teacher. She was 65 years old. Now I gotta give it to her. She was hanging with the youngin. Hey, I know. But again, this is your elder, supposedly. And the sad thing also about this is, even if they were willing to teach them, these little hoes around here don't want to listen. Why? Because the so-called white man's media, that's what they live. That's what teaches them. All right, there's social media and all other forms of entertainment. All right, the aged women likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness, not false accusers, not given to much wine, teachers of good things, that they may teach the young women to be sober. Now let's go into that sober. All right, make of sound mind. That's certainly yeah, right. All right. Being of sound mind, which they certainly are not today. To love their husbands, which they certainly do not. They want it. They want you to worship them now. To love their children, which they certainly, again, you'll be hard pressed to find that also. 5, to be discreet. Again, the exact opposite. All right. Self-controlled. Temperate. All right. Chaste. All right. Innocent, modest, perfect, clean, pure. Oh, you can scratch that also. Keepers at home. Nope. A stayer at home. That is domestically inclined. A good housekeeper. Oh, you'll get cussed out and maybe shot at. Good, obedient. Obedient to their own husbands. That the word of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai be not blasphemed. And it even goes in a young man. But if you're having problems with these young men, guess who raised them? That's all I'm going to say on that. All right, that's so simple. All right, let's see. Here we are. Let's get some more of these comments. Misery loves company. unstable hyenas. All right. How sad that she had a breakdown. People really should stay out of married people's business. Glad she's doing better. I hope the best for her and her husband. Single women keep women single. That was from The Godfather. It's so right. Single women keep women single. All right. I may put that as the title of my video. I bet the sisterhood are a bunch of cat owners. Yep. Plenty of memberships to PetSmart. Women keep other women single. Okay, yeah. Sisterhood, nothing but drama. And you wonder why you're lonely. Simone, you don't owe them any explanation. Forget them. You and your man just keep loving one another and keep your business to yourselves. Let them talk. Know that they are jealous. Yeah, I think I'm seeing several single women. I think I might just entitle this video Single Women Keep Women Single. Uh, so, yeah, that's going to be it. Like I said, I was going to keep it short on this one. You know, uh, I gotta say this guy here, the anger man, he comes in he comes in the frame like nobody else. That's his thing there. But he's on point. Um, most all the time that I've seen his videos. He goes in, again, going back to these women being totally out of order, disrespectful, spiteful. All right, just about any bad thing you can, and it's allowed here in this society. That's why the so-called black woman is so undesirable, and it's rightfully so. It's earned. They, she, whatever, they've earned that. All right. As a collective, they have earned that. All right. Hey, so with that, I hope whoever views this video once again is edified. Um, and once again, I like to stress the importance of prayer and fasting. All right. So until the next video, shalom, shalom.